Hi, I'm Joyce, and this is Joyce, who works here at the hospital as a transporter, and you've worked here for
9 years.
9 years. Joyce has a very important message that she wants to share with the employees here at FMH. Joyce, you want to start by telling us your story?
Well, I got real sick, and what had happened was there was a pimple on my right side here, and we didn't pay too much attention to it because we didn't think anything about it. And I looked at it Monday, and then we let it go Tuesday. When then Wednesday came, I got real sick. I was working here at the hospital, and I went to my dispatcher, and I had told him that I wasn't feeling well. And by not feeling well, I was getting a temperature, I was getting hot and cold, my stomach was hurting, and then my body started aching, and as the day was going on, it was getting worse. So I went to my dispatcher, and I just told him, I said, hey, look, I'm out of here, I'm getting sick, I have a distance way to drive, and I didn't know if I was going to make it or not. So when I did get home, I went straight to bed. I just tore off my clothes and just jumped into bed and put the covers on, and I slept, and I slept. And my husband came home, and he wanted to know what was going on. This was like around 4:45, and I told him what I just said here. And he looked at the mark, and there was a little rash there. And he says, I think with the rash and all this other stuff, he says, you need to see the doctor. So we made an appointment to see the doctor the next day. Well, by the next day came, that little rash had gotten bigger. And I went and saw the doctor, but I really saw like a nurse practitioner. But a doctor did see me that same day. And they gave me an antibiotic, and they knew that I was having an infection because I was having a fever, and they gave me something for pain because by this time it started hurting. And it had gotten bigger, and they told me to put warm compresses on it and take this medicine. Of course, you know, the antibiotic's going to take time, but, you know, I got the medicine filled, I went home and went to bed. Well, that was, what was that, Thursday? Friday, I wasn't getting any better. I was really bad. And the nurse practitioner, when I was at the doctor's office, she had scheduled an appointment for me for Saturday, just in case. And so we went back to the doctor Saturday, because by this time there was nothing getting better, and the rash has really, really by this time grown. It's got really big, and I was in a lot of pain. And the doctor saw me and immediately admitted me to the hospital. Well, that was a Saturday, I think, and I got in here, and
You said a few hours later.
yeah, it wasn't too much later, maybe 4 or something, I found myself down the OR. But at this time, I'm really sick too. I really couldn't, you know, grasp the whole thing. I just knew I was really sick, and I was going to the OR, and they said that I had a real bad infection, and they were going to take cultures, and they sliced it open, and they drained it, and whatever they do, I'm not sure. And it was pretty fast. They did it pretty fast, and went in the room, and then I found out later on that it was MRSA and cellulitis together.
And what did your doctor tell you that you had waited?
If I waited 2 more days, he said, I would have been in ICU fighting for my life, because it was like, what's that word they use? It was not just
sepsis.
That's right. That's right. It was sepsis. He said it was really bad, and it was headed towards other organs in my body, and if it hit there, I would have been in trouble. So.
And you were in the hospital for about 10 days. Do you remember most of that?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't remember the. I don't remember the first couple of days because I was pretty sick. But when he told me that I was close to death, that really scared me. I mean, you know, you don't go to a hospital at my age and you get sick and you have an infection, and then all of a sudden the doctor tells you that, you know, you're that close to dying, Joyce. And I'm going, oh my God. And it works on you. It works on you mentally. Like, a lot of stuff went through my head. Like, what did I do wrong? Where did I mess up? You know, why am I in this situation? You know, and this thing is so dirty. It's so filthy. It's so yucky, and it messes with you physically and mentally, and it's just, I don't want anybody to get it. Okay, let's make it you know, I wouldn't want this on my worst enemy. The pain is excruciating. The pain is so bad. Like, they took me down the OR the first time to do the actual surgery, and then they put this wound vac on me. And even the people that saw the wound that I had, they couldn't believe, you know, how big it was. And it took like 4 times to go to the OR, to go under, just to get the wound vac off. You know, it was so painful. And the morphine didn't seem to cut it. Every time they came in and they asked me, what's your pain level, Joyce? It was never below 5. Never. Even with the pain medicine. I mean, this is how bad this hurts. And then when you go home, you're still on the wound vac, you know. And I still took, I had a nurse come in 3 days a week, and then I took 4 pain pills. I don't remember what they were, but I took 4 pain pills. An hour before she came, she would call me, and she'd say, Joyce, I'm going to be coming soon. And I said, okay, take your medicine. And even when she came, after taking those pain pills, I mean, I screamed in my own house, taking off, you know, the wound vac. And my husband was there the first time that they did it, because she wanted him to see how it was done. And when I turned around and looked at him, he was crying because he saw how bad the wound was. And that wasn't even the worst part of it. That was, you know, that was like 2 weeks later. And he's sitting there crying. He said, oh my God, I can't believe this. I have never seen it, and I'm not going to see it. When I did see it, it was like a month. And I looked in the bathroom, and it just shocked the crap out of me what I saw. And that was nothing compared to what was before. But it's just not nice. It's just, I don't wish it on my worst enemy. You know what I mean? It's just,
It's really painful.
It's bad, Joyce.
Emotionally as well as physically. And you were here for about 10 days, and like you said, there was 4 surgeries. And then after you went home, you continued to have a lot of pain, but you were off work for
8 weeks. 8 weeks I was off. And I still have an opening now. It's still not completely closed because...
And it's been 3 months.
Yeah, well, I'm on my 4th, yeah. It's the beginning of my 4th month. And just the lifting and pulling is hurting me, so I can't do that right now. But that's okay.
What would be that one message that you would want everyone that works with you to know?
Please wash your hands. Wash your hands, please. It's you got to do this. You just got to. I know you're going to complain. It's, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this. It's a pain in the butt. It's taking my time. But you're going to see me wash my hands, because I learned the hard way. I know that when I go in a room and come out of a room, or even I walk down the hallway, I'm always doing something. I'm always pushing those things or washing my hands, because I already know what's going to happen if I don't. Because now I'm more septic to get it again easier, since I've already got it once. And remember, I just didn't have MRSA. I had cellulitis with MRSA. And they're both contagious, you know. So we don't know how I picked it up. Could it be definitely from not washing my hands or on my clothes or whatever. But please take care of yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you're going to take this home to your families. I am blessed that my husband did not pick this up from me. You know, I thank God for taking care of me and my family. This is serious business, people. I'm telling you, this is serious. This is painful. It's filthy. It's deadly. Wash your hands in and out of the rooms. Anywhere. Just wash your hands. Please wash your hands.